Mr. Mike, what are you up to this morning?
Well, we're staging for the home again, which will arrive here tomorrow. We got our jack stands, port and starboard. We have our chains ready to go, which will tie the jack stands together, plus one for the bow. And then if we move forward here, we can see in the box we have our keel blocks with a crush pad on top, cedar, fir, and then our environmental tarp to put underneath the boat in case things get wild and crazy.
Perfect. I got some news for you. We're going to haul this afternoon. They just changed that. We got to go to the boat. They're ready to get it on the beach. Let's go.
We're on our way.
Okay, Mike, last trip with the old Westerbeek.
Last one with the old 27A. So it's been a good motor, but it's time.
It's been a great motor.
Yeah, we're not going to send it to the graveyard. We're going to send it to the training. Marine Tech doesn't have a V drive. They don't have a Westerbeek except for a generator. So it's a good win. I get a new motor, they get a training aid.
Love it.
Yep. Well, we're going to fire this thing up for the last time. We'll see.
Beautiful day for a boat ride. I mean, look at this. Just like before, the sun is out. Absolutely spectacular. Oh,
that's why we're replacing.
Give her a little more juice, she'll go. It's also cold. We got frost on the boat this morning. Oh yeah, look at that. Puff of smoke, we're off. Oh, it clears right up. Just like on the day when the mast came off, it was so beautiful. Just awesome being out on the water. In the mast video, I said it was a couple miles over to the marina. It's not. It's a half a mile to where we pulled the mast off right there, Anacortes Marina. About 3/4 of a mile down here to the city dock where North Harbor Diesel runs their lift and was gonna haul us out.
Okay, take two. They got the different lift. The camera's gonna get shaky. Originally it was a Friday afternoon haul out Saturday to Marine Tech, but they had a window opened up, so we're hauling. It's only 10 o'clock in the morning here. We're gonna take it down the road. So they got lift number 2, which is better for the road, and we're gonna haul this boat out.
This is a maneuver I've done a number of times. First time on Mike's boat, but it's always a little unnerving driving your boat straight at land, actually getting it right up to the beach and hauling out. But it works. Here's a little better shot of the lift going in the water and submerging itself on that cement ramp. These lifts are super cool. They also, being narrow, can put a lot more boats into the yard side by side than a traditional travel lift can. And so, as I mentioned, I was a little nervous driving right straight towards land, especially in someone else's boat, but it was no worry. The thing you could see, there wasn't a ripple on the water. It is strange seeing the boat without the mast, though. I'm still not used to that, and the wishbone and everything. But good looking boat, nice shear. So up on the lift it went, and they cranked it up, lifted, inflated those airbags, and out of the water he went. It was super fast, super smooth. Little boost of power there to make sure she's set on the lift, and then up and out we went. There I am. It's turning out to be a great sort of a day as we get home again down to the school and ready for her new engine. as you can see, that trip went super smooth. This is always the time-consuming part because our driveway is so tight. They have to jack the boat way in the air. That's just to get the wheelbase as short as possible, and then it takes a couple, 3 or 4 turns to get it where it needs to be. Those wheels do turn basically 90 degrees perpendicular, so it does help. And this lift is the shorter of the two by about 10 feet, which also helps. Big shout out to NCTA, Northwest Career and Tech, the high school program. They got the drone out. We were all busy with tasks that we had to do with moving the boat, but they jumped right on it and got some footage for us. And as it got around there to the back, this is our back storage area, and you can see right here it's going to just slip right underneath this metal roof, this covered area in the back, and that's where we have our outboard test tanks, and we run our motors and do stuff like this kind of project. It's just to keep the rain off it, so when we're pulling the engine and doing things like that in the winter time, we don't have to worry about it. And of course there's a bunch of light up there too. It is still the dark season in the state of Washington, so couldn't ask for anything to happen any smoother, faster, or easier. It was just absolutely perfect. Once they got it in place, they get a bow stand that you see right there, and then they let the lift down, set the boat on its keel, and then there they start nudging it forward. Once they get it forward a little bit, they put a couple of stands aft, and then as it goes forward, they just keep setting up stands. And so now it's there. We're going to have to probably level it a little bit, get a laser level on it as we get a little further along in the project, but it's here. It's at Skagit Valley College. It's ready for the work to begin. And so that's an exciting part. Big shout out to North Harbor Diesel for getting all the work done and their fantastic crew. In fact, that staircase that we're moving right here belongs to North Harbor. It's been on loan now. This will be our 3rd season, 2 seasons with King's Pride, and then home again. But having a staircase, we're going to keep track again to get on and off the boat easily with the hundreds of trips that we're going to have to do is always perfect. So thanks for watching.